Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to NICKSMAIDEN Enterprise. In today's episode, we are going to learn how to produce carrot shower gel. So to begin with, let's look at our ingredients. We have our chief ingredients, which is the carrot that has been blended and then extracted the juice. So we'll add the juice to the liquid to produce our shower gel. And then we have our salt, which is 75 grams of salt. You can use the stone salt or the table salt. I'm using the table salt. We also have our tezapon, also known as the base. And then the salt and then the base will go together. We have our foaming booster. This is going to make our shower gel foam very well so that when you are bathing with it, it lathers so well. We have our preservative powder over here. We have our sulfonic acid, and then the sulfonic acid helps to remove dirt in our on our body. We have our booster liquid. We have our thickener liquid that will make our liquid or the shower gel very thick to the consistency you want. We have our glycerin, the vitamin E, and the Pealizer, also known as the Pearl. These three things makes our shower gel. Alright, you also have our perfumes, and I'm using three varieties of perfume. And then I have my orange color that has been dissolved. Since I chose orange color because I'm dealing with carrot which has orange color. So to begin with, we first of all have to pour our 1 kilo base into our basin. And then always you have to make sure you are using a plastic basin because of the chemicals so as not to corrode your metal basin. So I told you the salt is 750 grams and then the base is 1 kilo, that is 1,000 grams. So anytime you are using 1,000 grams of tezapon or the base, you add 750 grams of salt, nothing more, nothing less. So now that we are stirring, you stir together for the thing to become white and everything to mix. So at least 1 to 2 minutes in one direction. So now you see I have mixed for at least 1 minute in one direction because we want to incorporate air into our mixture for us to have a quality shower gel. So now the mixture has become white. You no more see the salt, you only see a white mixture. So now it's time for us to add our water to it. And when you're adding the water to the mixture, you add it gradually. You don't just pour everything into it. So we are going to add our 15 liters water into the mixture, but we are doing that in bits. So I'm starting with just 1 cup of this one. And when you are adding the water, you pour it on the walls of the basin so that you don't destroy the consistency of the shower gel. So just little at a go, and then you stir in one direction so that the mixture will mix very well. Alright, so now that we are about adding our water to it, you first fetch small water like half of this cup, and then you add your foaming booster to it. This is going to make the shower gel lather very well. So you pour it into the water so that it will dissolve. We can't use it in its powder state. So you pour the foaming booster into the water and then you stir little for it to what? Dissolve. So now we leave our foaming booster liquid on the table, and then we add our carrot extract into the water we are coming to add into our tezapon mixture. So now we stir so that we have a uniform water. So now we are going to add this water into our mixture gradually, and then we stir in one direction. So now I just added 1 cup. I'm adding another 1 cup and stir for at least 1 minute. So you pour it on the walls of the basin and then you stir. One thing about the mixture is that the more you are adding liquid to it, then the mixture begins to thicken. It becomes so thick until you get the right consistency you want. So we'll be adding the water gradually until we get the consistency we want. So, lovely viewers, with the little water we've added, you can see how thick the mixture has become. We haven't exhausted our water yet until everything is done. So now I'm going to add this water to it, but I'll do it in bits sake of time. I can't just be doing everything for you to see, but I'll be adding it in cups, just 1 cup, and then I'll stir for 1 minute for it the water to mix. So we are continuing with our water. Alright, so viewers, the more you are adding water to it gradually and stirring it in one direction, the thicker the liquid becomes. So you can see it in our video. You can see when I was adding the water, it is becoming thick and thick. So it becomes thicker like this, and then I continue to add the water to it through the walls of the basin like this, and then you stir in one direction. So you see, it's very lovely to produce a quality shower gel. You can get lots of income from it. You can produce it for yourself and then your family. So the more you add water to it, the thicker it becomes. So you see, though we haven't exhausted all the water, but our product is becoming thick and thick. So we'll continue to add the water gradually until we have exhausted all the water. So now we are adding it on the walls of it, and then we stir in one direction for at least 1 minute. Alright, so viewers, please, we have exhausted all the 15 liters of water in our soap making. So now what we are going to do is to add our dissolved foaming agent. That is the rice powder that has been dissolved in the water. So we add it gradually into it, and then we stir for 2 minutes so that everything will mix together. Alright viewers, so all our water have been exhausted, and this is the consistency we've gotten. We are almost done with the part 1. So we are continuing with the other chemicals. So we'll add sulfonic acid 50 ml, and then this conco is 50 ml. So we use this mercy cream or any other conco that is like this to measure our 50 ml to it. And then the sulfonic acid helps to remove dirt from our skin when we are bathing. So now that we've added the sulfonic acid, we'll stir in one direction for 1 minute. Alright, so after adding the sulfonic acid, we are adding our booster liquid. That is also 50 ml. This is exactly 50 ml. So I'm adding it to it, and then I'll also stir again in one direction for 1 minute for it to mix together. So it's time to add our Thickner liquid to it, and that one too, we are adding 50 ml to it, and then the Thickner helps our liquid or our shower gel to become thicker. So you stay in one direction. Alright, so now I'm coming to add 50 ml of the vitamin E to it. And then sake of time, when I add 50 ml of the vitamin E to the mixture, I'll stir for 1 minute or 2 to mix it. And then I'll add another 50 ml of Pealizer, and then also 50 ml of Glycerin. Each ingredient or chemicals I add to it, I'll stir before adding another one. So kindly take note for me. So viewers, I have added the Pealizer and stir the Glycerin and then the vitamin E, and then I've stirred in one direction. I'm adding our preservative powder, and then the preservative powder helps the product to last for a long time without going bad. So I'm using 1 tablespoon of preservative powder, and then I will stir in one direction for 1 minute. Okay, so I've added 3 separate perfumes into it, and then I'm stirring. As I said earlier on, I added 1 tablespoon of each. So you decide the perfume you want to use to make your product smell really nice, and that is your secret. So after which I will stir for it to mix together. After adding the perfume, I'm adding my orange color to it, and that's the last thing I will do to it. So that one is 1 tablespoon. After which I will stir for us to see the color of our shower gel, and I want it to be light orange so that you see the carrot color in it. So viewers, you start till everything becomes uniform, and then as you can see, our shower gel is thick, it smells really nice, and then the color is so bright. After mixing everything, you put the shower gel there for 6 to 9 hours before you bottle. After then the product is set for use. Lovely viewers, to get more exciting and educative videos, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel at NICKSMAIDEN so as to learn more, explore more, and then have fun. Thank you very much.